Hi, I'm Michael Aronin. I'm here for a stand-up comedy competition. 1 minute, which for me would be half a joke.
My name is Vinnie Mazzeo. I'm here for the comedy shootout. I'm hoping that I'm going to win. I think I'm going to win. I'm going to do some physical comedy. I'm not a very good stand-up comedian. I'm a great actor. And I've known Howard for 15 years, and I just think 1 minute might not be too tough for me today. So I'm going to give that a shot.
Vinnie Mazzeo, good luck. Let's have a nice competition, and all the best.
Michael Aronin, whoever you are, you're going down. And not down in the ground, not down in the gutter, but you're going down.
I'm the first one to help a loser out. And there is no bigger loser on this planet than Vinnie Mazzeo.
You know, I didn't even recognize him.
Vinnie Mazzeo has not only is he the biggest loser on the planet, he's gotten fat. You've gotten fat.
Yeah.
Your eating is out of control. What are you eating?
A lot of food.
Vinnie, if you remember Vinnie, Vinnie is the guy. Now, this is going back years ago. How many years ago were you on my pay-per-view special?
The first pay-per-view?
Yeah.
16 years.
16 years ago, Vinnie came on the show, lit his genitals on fire, and cooked an egg on his private parts.
I remember that. That was great.
And he was the original jackass.
That's right. Thank you, Howard.
You really were.
Yes.
And you're still a jackass, if you ask me.
Well, what can I say?
And
I don't argue with you.
Over the years, Vinnie has proved himself to be a loser.
No.
Finally got married. What are you, divorced now?
Yeah, I'm divorced.
And his
you
wife,
kidding?
I heard his
yeah,
wife, when she divorced him, all she did was take old tapes of our show to prove to the judge what a jackass Vinnie was.
Yeah.
They did, right? Didn't she name
Pictures
everything?
and, the whole bit. But, she's a good woman. God bless her. And things are working out great.
Wait a minute. Why does she need evidence? What was she trying to prove?
Well,
Psychological testing.
Yeah, she was trying to
the whole
prove
bit.
that,
I had to go through everything.
Probably that he shouldn't even be allowed near the kids, I would
That's
imagine.
what I'm asking you. Can he see his children unsupervised?
Well, come on. I mean, she married me. It was 15 years ago. I'm only married 6 years. Right?
She whipped out papers. She said, here, look, Vinnie tried to be a stand-up comic and sucked. Vinnie was going to open up an aquarium business. Vinnie was going to open up...
You must have got that false information from Howard, but that's okay.
My favorite one was Vinnie was going to get a ship and go deep-sea diving for buried treasure.
Well, you know what? I found one.
I found a ship. They're all over the place.
Yeah, and then how about when Vinnie was a manager and agent? Remember that?
Yes, I was a manager and agent, a very good one at that.
I remember the show he booked at Red Bank.
Yeah, he booked a show with
Count
Richard.
Basie Theater. Yeah,
he booked a show with Richard Belzer, and Richard Belzer tried to climb out the window to escape.
No, that's not true.
That is true.
Why are you lying so much?
Because I was there.
You were. Gary. You're talking out your hiney.
No, I was there.
I know you were there, but you're talking out your hiney.
Here we go. Vinnie Mazzeo is the...
I got to defend myself now. This is so many years ago. What's his name? Richard's publicist asked me to run down the beach and give out his tickets because I couldn't sell them. Okay?
No, you couldn't promote it correctly.
No, bullshit. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. No, I apologize.
Can I just tell one more great story?
No.
One more great story about Vinnie? So I did another show with Vinnie where Vinnie booked Pat Cooper.
Whoa! Right? Now that's a touchy subject.
So
okay, I'm sorry.
So
I'm
emceeing, and I said to Vinnie, "How much time do you do?" He goes, "I do 11 minutes." I go, "Great." It was so hot. I'm standing at the stage door. There's a 7-Eleven right there. Vinnie's been on 30 seconds. I'm just going to run and buy a water really quick. I was gone maybe a minute. When I come back, Vinnie's in the alleyway sweating and cursing like crazy. Pat's on stage. What happened? I guess he was out there for about 2.5 minutes and people booed him off.
No, he got booed off. So anyway, Vinnie, never mind. You're the biggest loser on the planet. What are you doing now? Now you're a stand-up comic again?
No, I'm. Thank you for calling me for stand-up comedy. I've been acting. I acted ATI in Red Bank.
You acted what? You acted what?
I act.
Where did you act? What are you acting in? What were you in?
I just raised $500,000 for my film.
Oh my God!
Your what?
Gone postal.
Your what?
My film.
Your film?
Film.
You just raised $500,000 for a film.
For a film.
For a film?
All right, here I go again, boy. You know what?
You raised
let all these old years rest. you know what I'm saying?
You raised $500,000 for a film.
Yeah. A
Fill him up.
Movie.
Who'd you raise this money with?
Say the word. Say the word film.
Oh Christ! I always get in this. Why? Film.
Who gave him $500,000? I want to see that.
The movie's going to be a big hit.
How much movie have you made
John
as an
Postal.
actor?
I didn't make any money yet as an actor. This is my first film. Can you
So this
please
is-
wish me luck on something? I'm not doing comedy no
This
more.
is why your wife.
Comedy.
Then why are you here doing
What about
stand
my
up?
wife? My wife is gone.
Your wife
Whatever.
named.
Whatever.
Okay.
Can I ask one more
Married me.
quick question, Howard?
Yes.
Yeah.
16 years we know you,
Can I
right?
say something, though?
Yeah.
Seriously, let me just say one thing,
Sure.
Gary, to you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And it's nothing personal.
Go.
Okay? And it's not like you're a farm owl or anything like that. I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Okay? I was always loyal to you. I was always loyal to anybody on the show. I
Right.
booked the shows, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Pat Cooper.
I got
He's
you.
the reason that I'm on the show and stuff like that.
Right.
There's a lot of things I've done. Not asking for any credit, not asking for anything like that, but I am asking for a little bit of support on this movie. I know, and I'll
because
tell
what
you,
is he doing? But I got a
Can I
question
finish?
for you.
Can I finish?
What do you want from us?
I'd do anything for you. Nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All right, Vinny is
I
the
know I'm
biggest-
Just
the worst
saying.
Vinny is.
stand-up comedian. Quit calling me a loser.
Come on, you got to be a loser.
Can I
No,
just, Howard,
you call me a loser. It's been years ago.
Wait a
I
minute,
have
you
a
know
great
what?
life.
I also remember that
What?
you had to go.
We've
to,
had fun together.
You
We've
had
done
to-
some shit.
Oh, stop it, Vinny.
Robert,
I'm sorry, man. I've
You're
been
killing
up
me,
all night.
dude. You're
I
killing me.
couldn't- all right.
He had to go to rehab to get off marijuana.
Right.
Thanks
Yeah.
a lot. This is just
That's
what
another one.
Yeah,
You're not
that
the-
was 20 years
wouldn't you
ago.
say-
20 years ago.
If I told
Thanks,
you,
Robert.
Vinny, if I told you I know a guy who had to go to rehab to get off marijuana, wouldn't you say he's a loser?
What?
Would you
That was
you
20
would
years
call
ago.
him a loser.
Howard, all right. Okay,
Howard, can I ask you the quickest
20 years ago.
It wasn't 20 years ago.
It was 20 years ago.
No, because 16 years ago.
I did the pay-per-view special.
Right, and it was after the pay-per-view special, so
You
it
got a
wasn't
great
20 years.
memory. You know that?
No, I can add.
you're a genius, Howard. Howard, the quickest question. Vinny, we've known you for 16 years, right? You've probably been on the show, what, 30 times? Each
More
time
than-
with a different idea? So name the one idea. Tell me the one idea that you've ever come up here with that's worked.
Your film's not going to work.
Your film.
Well,
The same way your aquarium didn't work, the same way.
what are you talking about? I had a pet shop. Why
Where
are you
is it?
saying it's
Where
not
is it?
work?
Where is it?
It's gone. It's sold. We sold it.
Oh.
Yeah, we
What
did.
happened?
Yeah, see, you know what?
First of all, the
You're-
pet shop.
that's
I'm going
all
to tell you
false.
something.
And listen,
he's a
man.
great guy. The pet shop. His ex-wife had the pet shop. She brought it with her. She brought those skills with her.
Right.
So it wasn't
Whoa.
his thing.
Boy, Gary.
I love you, though.
love
That
you.
helps you. We think you're the greatest.
I love you.
Wait
too.
a minute, didn't we
I love you too,
lose
man.
him to the wife?
Oh yes.
Yeah, she.
For a while, he couldn't appear on the show.
Right.
All right. So anyway, I say Vinny's the world's biggest loser, but he says no. He did. He's
That's
different.
okay. Whatever.
Well, I'd just like to point out to everybody whose wife keeps them from doing the show, if this is something they love, it's not going to work out.
Right, yeah.
Keep us, not the wife.
Okay, so Vinny today is doing a stand-up contest against Michael the CP comic Aronin. You can't lose this one. I'm giving you a winning situation.
Michael is pretty funny, though.
But he's got CP. You can't even understand the guy. I want to make you a winner today. I'm taking a loser and I'm making him a winner. I'm going to let you win. If you lose this one, I'm going to laugh at you.
And you will have to say, I am a loser.
Yeah, if you lose this one, you got to admit you're a loser. This guy has CP. He's got CP. CP guys are not funny.
He can't even get out the joke.
You're going to win this one. Look at me. Repeat after me. I'm going to win this one. Repeat. Come on, Vinny.
I'm gonna lose. I know I'm gonna lose. All right, I'm gonna win this one. I'm
Go in
gonna win
and
this
win.
one.
For once
I'm
in your
gonna win this
miserable
one.
life, win.
I need the firecracker. I'm gonna win this one.
Good, okay.
Okay.
All right,
thank
coming
you.
in first, he has 1 minute to impress Michael the CP comic
I gotta
Aronin.
get ready. Someone's got to bring me my stuff.
You're not ready?
Well, they
He
wouldn't let
needs
me get
stuff.
ready. This is your production fault, not mine.
He needs stuff. You got 1 minute to be funny. All right, here he is. His name is Michael the CP comic Aronin. He's got 1 minute to be funny, and then Vinny will challenge him. This is our American Idol. Here he comes. Look, the guy can barely walk. He's got CP. If you can't beat this guy, you are the biggest loser. How you doing, Michael?
Good, how are you,
All
Howard?
right. Look at him. Can't get his hand
I'm
in his
already
pocket.
laughing. Get
He
out of
can't
here.
walk. He can't hardly talk. Vinny, if you can't beat this guy, there's something wrong with you. All right, Michael, go ahead.
You know, due to the way I walk, I got stopped in the airport. Someone thought I was an America West pilot. It's back to school time. You know how I know? I passed a gun shop. It was having a back to school sale. High high school senior year, I was voted most likely to get the best parking space. I beat the blind guy. That freak. My 2-year-old daughter is brilliant. Here's how smart she is. When I walk without falling, she gets the video camera.
Well, there it is, a minute. Michael Aronin, thank you. Vinny, if you can't beat this, the guy's got CP.
That doesn't mean anything. I mean, he can't hold
Get
his
up there
hand.
and let me see you win.
I got to get my stuff.
What stuff? Give him his stuff.
He works with
Michael,
props.
take a seat.
Forget it. That's all right. I'll do it without props.
You
No,
don't need
no,
props.
no.
Get him.
I'll do it without props.
Get everything you need.
Look, I know I'm a bad.
Look at Michael. He can barely walk from his CP.
Mike,
The guy's almost going to fall over.
I thought you were outrageous.
Get the video camera.
I give you a guy. I'm trying to make you into a winner. Yeah. Get up there, Vinny, now and do your show.
Michael was funny.
Yeah, he was.
But you can barely understand him. I mean, if Vinny can't beat him. Get up there, Vinny. Prove you're a winner for once, you miserable son of a bitch. Get up there.
That I've ever done in my life.
All right, go ahead. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Vinnie Mazzeo challenging Michael the CP comic Aronin. Go ahead. Be a winner.
I can't use this no more, so.
All right, go ahead.
Norton, come on down here, you knucklehead. Can't you knock before you come in here? What are you trying to give me a heart attack or something, Norton?
Hey, Ralphie boy, this ain't an old pal or friend of mine.
Norton, me, Alice, and Mrs. Matacani were on the bus and I found this bag of marijuana.
Hey, is it ginger grass, Ralphie boy? It's our official turf.
Oh, it's ginger and grass, all right. Can't you spot the real pot when you see it?
Yeah, it's right below your chest and hanging way over your belt.
Oh, you're a riot, Norton. You're a regular riot, pal. That's it. Our friendship is over. I ain't shooting pool with you anymore. I ain't going bowling with you anymore. I ain't smoking crack with you anymore. You can forget the whole thing. Now stand back and watch, and I'll show you how to handle a doobie. Whoa. Wait a minute, pal. So tell me, just how far did you go with Trixie before you got married?
Oh, let me see, Ralphie boy. Poughkeepsie, New York.
That's not what I mean. Now what?
Your time is up. Are you ready to start now? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me with that. You got to be kidding me with that. That's your comedy act? First of all, let me start. I'm going to critique.
I'm not
First
a
of
good
all,
comedian.
listen to me.
I said that I'm not a good comedian.
You lost to a guy with CP.
That's great. I'm glad he won.
You lost to a guy
Am I supposed to be a bad sport?
whose mouth he doesn't have control of his own mouth.
Wait a minute. I didn't even get to finish my sketch.
You had a minute. You knew that going in.
Right.
Thank God it finished. I think I ended it at the perfect time.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it was going nowhere.
What were we
There
going
was
to?
no
It was going nowhere. So Norton gave Ralph Cramden some marijuana.
Right.
He smoked the marijuana.
Right.
And what was going to happen? I just got to know.
Norton, I'm hallucinating, Norton. Get me the Quaaludes out of the top drawer.
What are you doing over there, Ralph?
I'm snorting coke with Captain Video.
Have you been snorting, Norton? Without me? Get out.
That's all.
That's it. All right. That's what we missed. Okay.
All right.
Aren't you glad you let him finish?
Yes. Congratulations, bro. You were great.
All right. The winner of the. I'm not even going to go around the room and ask for opinions
It's
because
too obvious.
I'm declaring the winner, Michael Aronin, the CP comic, a man who I'm not even sure. Michael, do you have control of your bowels even?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Well, how'd you get control of that?
Yeah. You have control. You don't have control of your hands, your legs, anything, but you can control your bowels.
If you lose control of your bowels, you got your closer.
Right.
Well, you were funny.
Thanks.
And that's what counts. For Vinny, what can I say, Vinny?
I don't do stand-up no more.
You sure don't.
And you know I don't.
never
And
did.
I said I did. That's right. I never said I was a good stand-up comedian.
I don't do stand-up anymore.
I won't do stand-up anymore.
I do films.
Movies.
Right.
Yes.
Who gave him $500,000? You
He
know.
doesn't have $500,000.
His father.
Yeah. Where'd you get $500,000? Be honest. You don't have $500,000.
A little more.
You don't have it.
A little more.
You have more than $500,000.
More than $500,000 for the film.
Film?
It's a independent.
When you go in and say to someone, "Give me $500,000 for a film," do they not say to you, "Don't you think you should learn to say film"?
Film. It's
what is that?
Film. Did I say it right?
Film.
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 All right. Thanks,
All right.
Howard. Appreciate it. Thanks.
The retarded Scorsese. I still say you're the world's biggest loser, but you are lovable.
Yeah, and you're the best.
Thank you.
He lost. He was supposed to say, "I am a loser."
Yeah, say I am
a loser.
You are a loser.
And I couldn't have lost to a better man.
I can't wait to find the guys who invested money on this.
Yeah.
Why don't you wait till you see the film?
Let me tell you something.
Hanging from my crotch as I pull myself over.
I guarantee you, when these guys find out they're not investing in a gas station, but that you're putting it into a film, they're going to kill you.
Hey, Vinny. Do you have a script?
What?
Do you have a script?
I'll send it to you.
No, you have a treatment, correct?
Treatment.
No, you don't even have a
script.
script
Writer is a lot. That's a lot.
So, Howard, you didn't even have a script yet.
But it's great. It's great.
It's great.
What's the film about?
Awesome. If you really want to know, it's about a guy that's deranged from. Well, you know what?
That's why I asked
you want to hear?
Yeah.
Can I give you one scene?
Okay.
How about that? Cool. All right.
Well, just tell me what it's about.
It's about.
Here's the scene. Norton, where's my marijuana?
Listen, I don't do comedy. Okay.
Oh, you're doing it right now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, it's like it's a postal thing where he goes from door to door, and he's a deranged guy from Florida, and he's homeless, and he finds this newspaper.
He's a homeless postal delivery?
No,
guy?
He's not a postal delivery yet. He goes and he applies for a job in New York, and it just becomes, it's a whole horror film like Friday the 13th.
Where's the scene you were going to give us?
That's the scene, I think.
No, that's not the scene.
Let me see the scene.
You want to see the scene?
Well, let me hear you do it.
You want to hear me do it? Okay. He's walking through a field. Okay, and ostriches are picking at him, and he looks at
ostriches.
Ostriches.
Where does this take place? Australia or something?
No, they raise them right here in New Jersey.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
let me finish. Okay. So anyway, he gets to the thing, and she's taking pictures because he's getting pecked at by the ostriches. So.
Right. You are a loser.
You're not going to let me finish this, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to let you. Go ahead. Yes.
So he gets up. Taking pictures, and
pictures. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So he gets to the door. He knocks on the door. She opens up the door, and she's yelling at him, "Where's my package? This, that, and the other thing." Okay.
Okay.
So he leaves, and he's all pissed because they were taking pictures of him. And he's getting pecked at by ostriches. Okay.
Okay.
So a couple of days go by, a couple scenes. He goes to the store, to the general store, and the husband and the wife are there.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. So, if you can imagine, on one end of the thing, they put the receipts on in the diner, that big
stick
nail.
Thing, yeah.
Right, the nail. Directly across from that is a meat slicer. You got me so far?
Okay, go ahead.
Let me finish this. Okay, so directly across from that's a meat slicer.
Hey, wait, give me my peyote.
Will you let me finish this scene, for Christ's sake?
Yeah, it'd be better if I was high.
You know what? Okay, so anyway.
Okay, go ahead. Yes,
So
Michael Aronin, the CP comic.
She comes after him.
Wait a minute, Vinnie.
And he says, "Well, here's your." Wait, let me finish. He says, "Here's your package." He slaps her in the face with it. Okay. Because she's nasty. So then, the husband attacks him. All right.
Right.
So he takes her and he pierces her head. He pierces her head on the nail. Okay. So she's alive and she's looking this way. Across from the nail is a meat slicer. Okay.
Go ahead.
Meat slicer, right? Like in a deli. So he attacks him. Johnny takes his head. He puts it in a meat slicer.
Yeah.
And he slices off a couple of pieces of his face.
All right.
Okay.
Would you allow
dead.
Michael Aronin to play one of the ostriches?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, let me finish now. So all of a sudden, an old lady comes in. Johnny don't know what to do. She's dead.
All right,
She's
listen to me.
looking at him.
Listen
Please
to
let
me.
finish
No,
this one.
I got to tell you something.
Yes, I got to tell you about the open face sandwich.
You don't have $500,000 for this movie. I know you don't. I know you're not telling me the truth.
Unless somebody just paid him to go away and stop telling.
The only thing I can he either robbed a bank or somebody was conned $500,000 to think they're buying into a business. You really have $500,000?
Howard, you didn't see the treatment. Why don't you see the treatment before you say something bad? I'm serious. Why don't you let me send you the treatment before you
I don't want to see it.
Well,
Wait
see,
a
but
minute.
there you go.
Vinnie,
Right
I
away
just
you're
have to
trashing it.
ask
You're
one
ruining me,
question.
but you don't know.
All right,
you
you're
know
right.
what I'm saying?
You're right.
You honestly
You're right.
don't know
Okay, it's
about.
true.
I
about
have to ask you one question, though. How much more movie is there after this?
There's a whole big thing.
Can I say something?
What? Yeah.
And I'm telling you this, the truth. I'll go see the movie.
You will?
Yeah. Based on what you just said, I would go see it. To see ostriches picking at people.
At me. I'm Johnny
you.
Postal.
I will
That's
go
me,
see
Johnny
it.
Oh, you're going to be the star?
Huh?
You're going to be the star.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you got the $500,000. Michael Aronin, go ahead and say.
He hired me as the camera guy, so it's going to be shot well.
All right, Stuttering John, quickly, I got to move
Howard,
along.
there's no way you got $500,000. Vinny, swear on your children's life you have $500,000, real money that you could spend right now on a film.
I would never swear on my children's life. I would never put that.
Smart man. Smart man.
Never.
You have
Ever.
$500,000 right now.
Never. Never, John. Never, ever. Just like you said that I stuck my hand in a toilet bowl to pull out your
did.
crap.
I was there when you did.
Bull crap.
I was there.
That's bull.
All right, listen, guys, I gotta.
Vinny, you remain as crazy and as ever.
And you lost to a guy with CP.
Good. I'm
Howard,
glad.
Yes.
one quick thing. I have 8 chapters of my autobiography written, and I'm seeking a publisher at this point.
Talk to Vinny. He'll publish your book.
Sure.
Really, he really will. Vinny
I'll
has
publish your book.
You don't even know how to read a book. Heather, go ahead. You're on the air.
Okay. Howard?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I mean, there's no way that Michael Aronin couldn't win. The guy can't even say film. He says film, so it's more than obvious. Somebody with CP would be just as good, if not better.
All right, there you go. Michael Aronin, who, by the way, is shopping for someone to publish his book. Why not an audio book? 7 hours long.
And that's just the intro.
Right, Teddy, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Howard. How you doing?
Hey.
I just want to say something that Vinny is such a fraud that the bit he did was that a guy named Bob Woods, who was an old friend of Jackie's 100 years ago, who is dead now.
What about that? Did you rip off your Norton and
From a dead comic?
and Cramden bit from a dead comic? Did you?
Yes, I did. Bobby actually let me use it, so I used it.
Oh, Bobby.
Bobby.
Bob Woods.
You ripped off a dead guy. Why not rip off a good bit?
Unbelievable.
At least I don't have to take credit for a bad bit.
Let's go to Jake. Jake, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. This guy needs to stick to lighting his genitals on fire, I think.
He's good at that, and I got to tell you, I always loved him for it.
Great guy.
He's a good guy, man.
Thanks.
I'm glad he won. I'm
Michael,
proud of him.
congratulations.
Thanks.
That's good.
You really were funny out there.
Thank you.
You were. You want to go and do some water skiing? What? Want to go do some water skiing? We're going water skiing today.
No thanks.
When can I see you? I really want to come see you sometime. Seriously.
Yeah.
You ever going to be around?
When I'm back in Jersey, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Email me. I will absolutely come see you.
Good
I
luck
think you're a
with
very
you,
funny
man.
man. I think you're a very funny man, and good luck with your career.
Thanks. Thank you. You too.
Take care.
Vinny.
What?
What happened in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I do what I usually do when I go on there.
You said you had stuff.
I do, and it's in here. I didn't use it.
Now, you were a little upset that they were calling you a loser.
Not at all. Happens every time I go on air.
You know what? Why lie about that?
What?
I have a witness there that day. Me and my band member. I clogged the bowl. There wasn't a plunger. You said to
Hanger. I had a
No,
hanger.
you didn't.
I did not stick my
You
hand
asked
in.
me to
John,
put my hand down
John,
there.
that was
Then
15
you went
years
in,
ago.
It's a
That was
condo.
15 years
You
ago.
went in the bathroom and stuck your
15
arm down the
years
bowl
ago.
and unplugged it.
No.
Swear on your children's
No.
life.
I would never do that. Regardless, if you asked me if I was Italian, I still wouldn't swear on my children's life. I'm not going to do that.
And Vinny,
I'm serious. And good
Vinny.
luck with your children and your wife, John.
Thanks.
Whatever, man. We've been
And tell
going
me
through this
Dude,
for years.
No, I don't
With
hate
this
you.
stuff.
You know, I'm you know.
Whatever.
Listen. No. Come here.
What, man? Come on.
You have $500,000
What?
right now that you can spend on a movie.
That's what I said.
I know.
Okay? That's what the investment is. Okay? I mean, it's all got to be written out and everything else. And
So
you'll
you have the
you'll
money.
see. Howard said, good luck. He wants to see
you
it,
have
and
the
that's
money.
enough. Physically, I have the money almost, okay?
I knew
No.
I knew there was
Let
an
me
almost.
finish. No. I mean, I can't touch it until everything is written out, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Everything meaning what?
Meaning,
You're saying you have
how
a
much
promise.
for the shooter, how much for the director, how much
For the shooter?
You're saying that you have a promise.
for whoever's shooting
You
it
have
and
a
stuff
promise.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what I'm saying.
So in other words, somebody told you they'd give you the money. So
I
you could
have the money. It's a matter of I have to put on paper. It's a legit thing. I'm trying to do something in my life legit for once.
I'm
okay?
not saying. I'm just. You know how hard it is to get money in this day and age.
I'm telling you the truth right now. I'm telling you the truth right now. That's what's going on. It's going to happen.
So how many
The movie's
investors do you
gonna
have? Is it one guy who gave?
Well, it's one guy that has 10 investors.
Oh, good for you, Vinnie. Well,
Okay,
you know,
thank you.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I hope you are. I hope you're telling me the truth.
Let me see what's going on. Oh, my God.
What? I'm growing it back. It's coming in good.
Wow, you used to have a full head of hair.
I know.
All right, Vinnie. Take care, man.
All right, man.